Hi, I am Marlene and I am in my third year of studying law with social justice in UCD. I decided this was the course for me after attending the UCD Open Day. Originally, I had planned to study a social science degree. I was always interested in equality and justice issues. When I found this degree, it seemed like the perfect balance. I thought by studying law that I would need some background knowledge, but I was so surprised to see that it is very practical and I could understand it by applying it to real life situations. By having a major in law and a minor in social justice, I can apply the legal learning to social issues. In this degree, you will study core modules like Irish constitutional law, EU law, contract law, and criminal law. These make up the core components of your degree. You will also have core modules in social justice. You will then have elective modules, and these are much more flexible. You can choose subjects that you are interested in, like a language or subjects within your course, or any subject within UCD at all. This is a great opportunity to try something new. In school, I always liked history, so I have taken history and art history as elective modules. You usually have 12 hours of lectures per week. Some days you might have one or two lectures, or other days you mightn't have any at all. It really depends on which modules you take. You are expected to do your reading and your studying around these lecture hours. The timetable is very flexible and it gives you time to plan around your social events. I like to make a study schedule for each week. This way I can fit in what needs to be done and work around my social life and my part time job. The degree has so many opportunities. You can work as a solicitor, a barrister, or even in areas like human rights or social policy. The opportunities are really endless. In third year, you can study abroad for the whole year or one trimester. I was accepted to study in the University of Antwerp, Belgium, but due to the pandemic, I chose to stay at home. I know a lot of people who have went abroad and they say it really is a great opportunity. In third year, you can also take a legal placement module. This is done through an application, and if successful, you will do a 4 week internship in the summer. You can also find an internship on your own. UCD has a career center, and these help you with your CV and interview skills. They have helped me focus on the areas that I really want to work in. I chose UCD as the location was great, and the campus really appealed to me. I took the UCD Access program as my pathway to UCD, and after that year, I knew UCD was the place for me. I joined the Mature Student Society in my first year in UCD, and now I'm on their committee, and this year I look after their social media. It was a great way to meet people and take part in social events. I have been an access leader since my first year in UCD, and as I came through an access route myself, this has been really rewarding and a great way to give back to incoming students. I have been a peer mentor, and I am also on the law school staff students forum for the past 2 years. It is very rewarding to get involved in UCD, and it has helped me develop many skills like communication, public speaking, and it gave me a chance to meet so many interesting people. I have developed my confidence so much. UCD really is a great place to study. It has a huge community and many supports. My key piece of advice to any new student is to use the resources available. Reach out, take part, and get involved. It will give you the best experience during your time at UCD. I really hope that I see some of you around campus soon.